Dang it. My ring just got a hole in that. Okay, it'll be okay.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so if you can hear any noise, I think people are potting plants outside. So it's a little bit noisy, okay? So I'm going to try and drown out the sound. I've got a few things to be talking about. I've got a couple things. I got 3 whole different things. I'll keep it all nice and chaptered. Some things I found out from the Reddit thread. Other things I've just noticed with my beady little eyes, and etc. etc. But the very first bit that I want to brace you guys for. Is everyone ready for it? It was her latest what my kids eat in a day. There was a bit with this bit, but I can't even talk. This sugary Pop-Tart pie situation. I've never had, are they called Pop-Tarts? I've never had one before, although you can actually get them in the UK. You can, I've seen them in B&M, I've seen them in Morrison's, Tesco. They appear in the American section. I don't really know what this is, but people were having bees and bonnets about it. Honestly, usually at the minute, ever since the Bio Mum fiasco happened, Alicia, or maybe people that she pays, I don't even know at this point, are so hot on getting rid of comments. And weirdly enough, they obviously haven't checked that latest video, because the comments on this is insane. People, and I know, like, talking about the food is just such a like boring point at this point. I know it is, and I don't really talk about it that often really anymore. However, some of these comments do make a very, very good point.
Here's what my 12 kids ate today. For breakfast, I made a Pop-Tart pie with sausage patties and bananas, a sandwich, clementine, yogurt, carrots, chips, and juice. Grabbed something from the pantries for their after-school snack. Taco bowls with Tostitos. And Bomb Pops for dessert.
Nah, it's the fact that she said pantries, grabbed it out of the pantries, like plural, insinuating that there is more than one pantry. And it's so true, she has about 1 million. Anyway, I won't crap all over this, because those taco bowls with the Tostitos, I've never had them before. Anyway, they look banging, that looked great. I have nothing to complain about that dinner. That dinner looked amazing. I kind of want some. But anyway, yeah, some of the comments were just not buying this. Some of them were just not buying it. I mean, would I want a giant bit of frosting first thing in the morning? No, I'm not gonna lie. This, along with the Dorito, what was the Dorito? The Dorito pie. That, along with many, like the taco soup situation. She makes a lot of very interesting things that I never would have thought to make. But apparently people love it. Pie with frosting for breakfast, especially on a school day, and then bread with marshmallow fluff for lunch. Sounds yummy. If you was a kid, you wouldn't be complaining. I've actually tried marshmallow fluff before, and I used to absolutely love it, but there is no way I could have a whole entire sandwich with it. I feel like it was just for like special occasions like dipping, but I do understand that some of her kids will like only eat specific things, but I just feel like that then just falls flat when she's then making these like taco bowls with all of these different things in it, and I'm just a bit like, I mentally do not understand. And then the comments just keep on going on, really, so I'm not entirely sure where the whole blocking squad was on this video. It was like her latest one. Anyway, I don't know, I'm really just here talking about that pie thing because I've never seen it before.
Yeah, I'm gonna be completely real with you. I don't know what is more irritating, the fact that I literally have to be here right now in my car, in my echoey tinny car, recording this, because the farm today is just loud and annoying, and there is literally nothing I can do about it. And you know what I mean? I just don't know what to do. I've tried recording underneath a little, nothing's working. Okay, so what I actually wanted to talk to you guys about before I had to vacate the premises, and everything was just going on and it was just too loud and it was ultra annoying. Onto Reddit, and basically I will flag up the post where they were basically saying how Alicia took down a short video of her saying that it was like the kids' first year of stability. Now, if you know anything about what happened with the bio mum earlier on this year, you'll know that there was a massive divide in the community. A lot of people were for it, a lot of people were against it. I have always been highly suspicious of bio mum. I've been major side-eye. I've made several videos just sort of addressing my own viewpoint on it. I wasn't standing for the fact that everyone was then bringing her into the picture. I was like, why are we going real life on this? This is a little bit weird. And if you know anything about the bio mum, she's actually quite active over on her sorry, I got something in my eye. She's actually quite active over on Facebook, like really active over on Facebook. I don't know whether or not she still is, but she was at the time, and she used to go off on little like tirades, like long rants all about her kids, like bringing up her kids everything, literally going into huge detail about her kids' private details about her own kids, and it was just, the whole thing was just super messy. Anyway, I think it's quite interesting, because if this is true, then that is just why the only reason why she would only upload it to Facebook, which, let's be real now, like Facebook, like who the hell checks Facebook? Like even their Facebook page doesn't have anywhere near the amount of followers that the other ones have. Why else? Like, why else would you be uploading over there? Because maybe she wants the bio mum to see it. That may be me just thinking far too far into it, but I just don't think rubbing any more salt on that open wound is going to be doing her like the best of service, like it's going to be doing her a really good service, if you see what I mean. I just think that there's definitely a reasoning as to why it was taken down. I have not seen this. I haven't seen it on YouTube or anything else, but if they're saying it was just uploaded to Facebook, it's just a little bit, it's just like too much. Like I swear they were meant to have like a court date this month to assess what's going on with the kids. But the thing is like we shouldn't even know this piece of information, and I feel like she shouldn't be bringing this up. I know it's really hypocritical for me to say that, because here I am like going like, hey, excuse me, being like judge and jury or Judge Judy over here. Like I don't think that's very nice. I just don't feel like we need to bring in the fact that it's been a whole year since they've had an unsettled time, insinuating that Alicia has come along and saved the day. And even though like I firmly believe that out of the two, the bio mum and Alicia, like I actually do genuinely think Alicia is way the better option, and I have said that. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't mean that I'm like changing my stance on, you know, is Alicia nice? Is she not? Like I was not like that, and I hope that you guys understand. But the thing is that Alicia does herself no service by doing stuff like this, because at the end of the day it's just bringing up bad juju all over, and that is what's happening over here. And maybe that's the reason why she deleted it. Anyway, I found that mad sneaky suspicious.
I'm a 38-year-old mother to 12. Oh, sorry, wrong mom to 12. Hi, I'm this mad mama, and these are my offspring.
Next bit we're going to get on to, which, to be honest, I'm kind of really, it's like nice and breezy in here. I've got all the windows. Oh, it's nice and breezy. I've got my summer dress on as well. Don't know if you can see, I got one of my dresses, yeah. What I wanted to also talk to you guys about, right, is, you know, this mad mama, I'm talking to you like I'm literally chatting to a friend, but this mad mama, right, so she keeps on, like, I could go on and on and on about this channel because it's a bit of a strange channel, but Alicia and her have basically sort of like just become besties overnight, in the sense that they're always commenting on each other's things. They feature, I mean, this mad mama features her so much. The amount of TikToks that we've now seen where it's like, I'm the Dougherty doesn't dupe or whatever, and I'm just thinking like, apart from the number of kids you have, you guys are nothing the same, like nothing the same at all. But she keeps on like tagging her in this thing. Anyway, I don't know.
Alicia Dougherty from the Dougherty Dozen is one of my very best friends. We've been friends for a couple of years now.
I think in this circumstance, you've got to look at like the follower count, and the Dougherty Dozen is just like, woo, way over Veronica is, this mad mama. Anyway, watch any of my last videos. I think I've done one video dedicated to this mad mama, so go check that one out. But they're a very eccentric, gothic family. There's definitely a lot of issues going on there. There's definitely a lot of issues with the mum, strange behaviors, I will say. They obviously, and I have always pointed out the fact that they have always struggled. Like recently their power went out and they had no money to put it back up, and the only way they would have had any money was through a GoFundMe and things. Like she relies on people to like give her money to fund like kids' birthdays and things. Anyway, so I made a point and I was like, Alicia, like if they're besties, I was sort of like basing a little bit because I didn't like, it's not Alicia's job, but I was being a little bit baity. I was like, well, if they're such best friends, then how come Alicia doesn't just like help foot the bill for the power? Anyway, turns out that she did actually pay this mad mama $300 for her kid's birthday, which I'm gonna be completely real, I do actually think that's a really, really, really nice gesture.
Would really like. He's been drawing a lot lately, and he needed his own TV for his PS5, so he wouldn't have to go in Andrew's room anymore. Unfortunately, he was sick for his birthday, so our good friend sent us some money so we could order some food.
I do actually think that's a really nice gesture. I then saw this comment on the Reddit thread, right? I saw this comment on the Reddit thread where someone was just like, I just think it's strange because in some of the, I don't want to sound ultra mean, but in some of the TikToks, like going about any power, the kind of house in which they live and things, sometimes their meals are like a little bit on the small side and stuff. It kind of screams like something is just a little bit amiss there. And I'm not saying they're like neglected kids or whatever, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that like times are quite tough in that situation, and I kind of feel that maybe Alicia is like has seen that and wants to help in some sort of way. But the thing is that I think it's a massive power imbalance of a friendship, because I feel like Veronica asks people, like she literally has like Cash Apps and GoFundMes, and she's openly said that like for a couple of her kids' birthdays they wouldn't have been able to buy her kids any birthday presents if it wasn't for people donating and stuff. Like they literally rely on it, and they've got adults in the house and stuff, and like no one goes to work. And you know, I do understand that some people choose and can't work. Some people can't work because of mental health struggles. I do understand that. But she gets money through her art and from her YouTube channel. But I just feel that it's just, I don't know. I feel like this relationship is going to be a massive power imbalance. And I don't know. At first I was kind of joking like, hey, yeah, maybe she should give some money. But now I'm just a little bit, like a fly. What the hell is that? Bye, Satan. I don't know what the hell that was. That was a massive weird bug. I was like, I'm not even scared of bugs, but it's nice and breezy in this car, don't worry. It's nice and breezy. That's breeze. If it wasn't breezy in this car, my face would be the colour of the sun, I swear. Anyway, that's basically all I wanted to say. I can now get back and start editing because I've honestly had enough. I've had enough of farm machinery just irritating me and just wrecking my flow. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes I'll be chilling, and then they'll all of a sudden have like the hedge trimmers, and they'll have like just whatever the hell they're doing, the sprayers and the hedge trimmers like everywhere. And then I can't leave Sonny there because people keep on like walking like past the caravan and stuff, like sorting stuff out, and it just like stresses him out. So I was like, oh, you know what, I'll come and I'll sit for like a couple minutes, and it's nice and chill in this car, don't worry. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you are in this world. Take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and I'll catch up with you guys in the next video.